Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. You guys might be wondering why I'm starting the video with my face without any gameplay footage, but I just want to talk a little regarding my content because I've noticed a pattern. It's really hard for me to get a lot of views for Siege, and I totally understand why. A little too stale. Siege videos are very Red Ocean like because there's a lot of good Summoners War players that are better than me, or even not better than me, that's doing Siege. Most of them are better than me, but even the ones that are not better than me bring in probably more excitement and more things to learn about compared to my stale content. So I acknowledge that, so I'm gonna try a little less of Siege, especially knowing that we're not even G3 yet. We're constantly hovering around G2. We even fell back to G1. So it feels like I should focus on my strong points, which is not Siege. It was Siege when I was in G1, when I was really helping out early game players. But I think things have changed now. A lot of people that's watching my content are probably in a decent guild, doing decent guild content, and that's obviously playing better than me. So this video is going to be a little different. Well, I don't know if it's going to even replace a Siege video, but let's talk about Arena, because I think that's where we could actually find some improvement. I haven't reached G3 again since the update. My highest was G2. Very close to it though. I think rank 40, something like that. Nonetheless, I want to talk about a content where I could improve my account and also bring more beneficial information to people watching. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, because it is about a unit that I've been talking about, but I haven't actually showcased. It's gonna be pretty cool. So a lot of people enjoyed the bomb team short and also the bomb team video when I talked about the 3 AOs that I've used to get to G1. And I think 3 AOs is all you need to get to G1, especially in global. I say that because I tried Europe and Europe is extremely difficult. I think Europe, you also need to have a really good stall defense at the end of 15 minutes, 20 minutes of the rush, because people analyze your defense during the entirety of the hour. Once there's only 15 minutes, they just destroy you. So you could never hit quickly enough, then you're getting hit. So I've noticed that, and that was my flaw for not being able to get updated or better ranks for the accounts I've been helping out recently in Europe server. We did talk about it, and he's gonna try again, probably with a totally different defense during the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then changing his defense up entirely the last 20 minutes to make it a little harder people to just finish off. Now, what I want to talk about is an AO, and it's the bomb AO because people enjoyed it. I know a lot of people asked me what do they do if they don't have JEOGUN. There are 2 ways you could do it. One is use a Tiana. Although I thought that Tiana was not a good choice, I could be wrong, and a lot of people told me that Tiana is actually really good. One, obviously, is the irresistible strip. You can't beat that. And 2 is that with a Tiana, yes, you don't have attack buff, but because your entire team can be so much slower, because Tiana has an attack bar boost, your entire team can be so much slower, so you could actually get more attack stats. And that is actually super valid. Now, there's also one more thing that people need to get to actually get this team to do a lot of damage, is really work on their artifacts. And my artifacts are totally garbage for bomb damage. From what I've heard that people are using is at least 10 to 15% of bomb damage per artifact. When I heard that, I was like, shoot, that makes total sense. If you have a Tiana here, your Sierra could be 120 speed, so you could get that much more attack, and then your artifacts also make up for the lacking damage that you get without an attack buff. So I think this is extremely valid. I might actually try it out after I do a little more artifact farming, but for now we're gonna scrape this. The other one that you could use, because this is also a Nat 5, right? Tiana is also a Nat 5. There is a Nat 4 option, and that's what we're gonna be playing with today, which is the Aquila. Aquila does the exact same thing that JEOGUN does. The only thing that he's missing is the scroll. Now, if you look at Aquila, first of all, the good thing is that she he, I don't know, has better base speed. 106 compared to 102. This allows you to get a faster Aquila. The one downside is that there's no attack bar boost here, so that if Aquila is faster, make sure that your other units are tuned to that, meaning it needs more speed compared to the slower JEOGUN. 2, if you look at its skill 3, it's a AoE strip, and if it gets a strip, we gain an instant turn. It doesn't have to strip everything, just strip one buff, and it will gain an instant turn. Once he gets that, we could put up skill 2, which increases the attack power and critical rate of all allies. Now, the critical rate part is actually not good. And why is that? It's because these bomb teams, where we use it at, is tanky defenses. In tanky defenses these days, there's a Camilla. And if you crit a Camilla, you can't land any debuff. It just gets cleansed. So that's the one downside with this replacement. But what are you going to do? You don't have Tiana, you don't have JEOGUN, or you have Tiana, but you don't think you have the rune quality or artifact quality to get the damage. What do you have to do? You have to use the Aquila if you want a reliable bomb team, or especially if you're on the bomb team that I'm using. So let's go give the Aquila the same runes that I gave my JEOGUN. I'm just going to replace it. So we're going to give him the JEOGUN runes. Like that. I just noticed my runes are not even maxed. Okay, like we have like some crappy runes here. So if you look at the stats, I mean, you could only expect so much. It is a 4-star. So we're definitely going to get less tankiness for the same runes that we have. Now, we don't have max accuracy, so that's also one flaw. It looks like JEOGUN has higher accuracy, probably getting a buffed accuracy when he gets awakened, where Aquila does not have that. So it would actually be beneficial for me to plus 15 this to get the max AC, or at least close to it. Do we have it? 82. So we just need 2% more or 3% more on skill 2. Which should not be too hard to get. Or skill 3. What am I doing? Skill 3. Skill 3 is the strip. Yeah, 10% right there. This one looks a little better. And then decrease damage from fire, because fire units will be targeting him first. There you go. Aquila is done. But do you guys remember what I said in the beginning of the video when I showcased the Aquila, when I talked about it? I said that Aquila has faster or better base speed. And if it has better base speed and you're using the same team, it means there's a speed gap. And you don't want a speed gap. You want your team to be tuned as close as possible so that nobody could cut in between. And the worst thing against my team is Juno. If Juno cuts and uses skill 1 or skill 2, skill 2 is worse, it gets rid of the attack buff. And that is a big deal. So let's go check out the other units in the team and make sure that we're close to it. And we are missing a lot of speed here. 250 speed. So that's a 9 speed difference. Probably want it close to 257. So let's see if we can find a quick replacement here. That will do. That will do. So we have a much well-tuned John, right? Look at that. 256 speed. So still a little off. 3 speed difference. But still a lot less than 9 speed difference. And then let's go to Cian. Again, a big difference. So we wanted to go after John. So 256 was John. So and it has lower base speed. Damn. Best is to make it the same speed if possible. So that's good. So 254 speed. 1 speed slower than John. And then finally, the Sierra needs probably like 2 more speed. It's always important, test it out. Making sure that you didn't mess up. At least turn order wise. 253. Then we have a 254. Then we have a 256. And then finally a 259. Much well-tuned than it was before. Use the optimizer to know the exact speed tuning. It has a section for that. But for now, we'll just use this. So now, let's go test it out. Perfect. This is exactly the type of defense that we want to hit. Let's go try it out. We move first. Okay. Whoa, there's a will right there. Come on, get it. We got it. We got the stun too. We get the attack buff. We reset the... I want to reset this guy because he has a strip. Okay, perfect. CN goes. Give it to the Pyeongchar. Clean. Clean. Aquila, what a beast. Here's another one. I love John going second. Because John has a reset now on that skill 3. It's an awesome, awesome skill. We get the strip. We get the stun on the Belio 2. We get the reset on the Tyrannus. We did. Now, if the Vero cuts here, we're screwed. That's why you want this to be tuned, okay guys? You don't want to play around with tuning. If the Vero moves right there, we're done for. That's why these things have to be closely tuned so that your team gets to move. Now, this is us put to the test. If Juno outspeeds, or if Juno cuts, you'll see what the problem is. See that attack bar? It's going to cut. It's going to cut. I could make this team much... Oh, it also resisted. So that's also bad. So I'm gonna... Oh, freak. Because it resisted, we don't have attack buff. If you fail to get a strip, you are not gonna get the attack buff. Okay, got it this time. So we do take a turn. Again, we don't want to lose the attack buff, so I'm gonna put it on Juno. It doesn't cut, but the question is, does Sierra? Yeah, see? It does cut. Now, that's what you don't want to see. These two being alive could wreck us, but we still have to kill Camila. Come on. Absorb attack bar, please. Yeah, see, he's resisting that. She's definitely on 100 res. Okay, let's reset this guy. No. Why? Oof, he hits hard too on the probably slot 6 resistance rune. Oh, she has it now. Oh, that was bad by me. I want her to die. Okay, good heal block on his. Dude, that damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So even if you get the strip, if they resist your bombs, you're in trouble. But the biggest problem was that Juno cut. Ooh, let's put ourselves to a test. This is gonna be interesting too. It's not as scary as the Juno one because there's really nobody that could contest or cut and strip our buffs. Now here, come on. There's 2 buffs on each of these units. It should strip everything. I think, oh wait, dang it. I was about to say I think it got it on the most important units, but I think that Zerath is gonna destroy us. Should we save this bomb? Dude, is this Zerath just gonna one-shot us? Here it comes. Dude! Holy moly! That damage! Okay, he's gonna heal, right? He needs to heal. Proc? Oh, I forgot the proc there. Dang it, that will is kind of scary. Don't die. Okay, that's good. We get a strip? Oh my goodness, we failed the strip on him. It's not over, guys, okay? It's not over. If I get a proc here, we win. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh! No! Oh, we got the passive again. Get out of here. Boom, boom. Oh, shoot. Die. No. Holy light. No. 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 Oh, that was close. Let's go into it again. I mean, yes, you're going to have games like this. I still think the reliability between these 2 units, the JEOGUN and... Oh, this time he derped, so we could just use this. But JEOGUN and the Aquila are pretty much the same. So you shouldn't be too scared to come into it again. Because if it works, it's just super quick. See, 1 turn and it's over. You don't have to look at it again. So I think even if you lose, it's not too much of a hassle because you could come into it and when it works, it's so much quicker than a typical Tiana team. This one is interesting with the ragdoll, right, guys? So the problem is our Aquila has 50% crit rate. So he might move. Okay, but we did strip Nana. We still have Will. I kind of want to get rid of the freeze. I'm okay with the torrent. The freeze is more annoying. Okay, but we all have bombs. Should I just blow it up? Or is that Camila going to survive? Just want to blow it up. Let's blow it up. Boop, boom. That's why I saved the bomb. Decent. So those were 10 attacks with the Aquila, and you could see that although we did lose, I think 2, but for the video, I knew that we were gonna lose that Juno team because, I mean, there was a very high percentage because these Junos in defense are decently fast. I mean, if it's not a fast Juno, why put it? It's really there to cut and take away those buffs. And then we attacked the Xerath team where we failed the first one because we failed to strip the Xerath, but then the second time, we were able to clean it up really quickly. But guys, the point of this video is to let you guys know that Aquila does the same thing that JEOGUN does. Yes, a little less safety net because there's no scroll. JEOGUN is pretty cool because you could, take away a unit and he's out of the field until everybody dies. Aquila doesn't have that. But come on, you have to give it credit. It's a 4-star trying to do what a 5-star is doing. It's doing one thing less, which I think is a lesser importance for this bomb team. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Hope you guys now have a reason to build Aquila. You guys might have thought it's just a skill up unit for probably Gemini or Orion or Draco. But I think Aquila itself is a decent unit if you don't have JEOGUN and you want to use it for the bomb team. Probably have other uses as well, but I think right now, this is the best use.